Well, we got the car on the hoist. I'm gonna do the water pump on that thing tonight, I think. Just been doing some cleanup around the shop. I pulled the pan off this one, but I don't. This is the old motor from the T. But I don't see a busted piston skirt or anything, so I'll have to tear it apart some more and see what's going on. So for now, I'm gonna tear into this thing quick. I got a new water pump here. So, should be a pump and a gasket. So we'll get all this stuff off and get that sucker slammed on. Then I can look at what I'm gonna do for a rad. Okay, well I'm going to try these flex pipes out because they don't look like they're leaking. I'm just going to change the hangers. I'm going to get the other exhaust on there. And I think what the plan is, so I'm going to just take these pipes and do a turnout just before the spring here. So that rad doesn't fit very good. It sort of fits in there, but I have to cut too much stuff. On the other hood, this was all cut out and things for it, so I'm just going to try to get a rad to fit within this part, and I'll probably just throw an electric fan on it. Nah, be fine for what I'm using it for. In my shed I don't even know what this was for, but small little aluminum rad. Should be plenty to cool this thing, considering where I'm going to be driving it. You can see how small it is, but I think it'll be fine. I'm just going to throw on a big electric fan, and I don't know, being aluminum, I'm going to guess it should cool it okay. And that it's just to be driving in the cooler weather anyways. So I got to build some tabs so I can bolt this in, and yeah, see where this goes. So I got the rad in, kind of painted over all the reflective stuff. Yeah, should be fine. Got some water in it, or antifreeze. I got to put some more. The temp sender for some reason was in the rad before, so I found a bung that fit and got it out and got the temp sender in there properly. The throttle cable is kind of weird, so I'm going to, because it only goes like not even a quarter throttle, so this thing's got like a ton of potential in it. It drives fine as it is, but we may as well see if we can switch out that gas pedal and see if I have another one, or at least the cable, and see if I have one that'll work good with what the car's got going on here so far. I have to build a battery box, which is really nothing here yet. So I built something pretty simple. I need a fender brace because this fender is really super floppy. So I want to fix that. The wiring's like me. It works, I guess. so try to clean it up a little bit. Not sure what some stuff's doing. So do that, add some more coolant, do the gas pedal, and then we're almost there. Almost there. So I didn't do a lot of filming on the gas pedal, other than I've locked it in, I've punched it, put a hole in the firewall there for it, because it had some weird setup before. Inside, I have bent and tweaked. Let's see if I can get this better view here. I bent and tweaked the pedal so it worked. Then I had to make a really large extension up on top there for it. This is the old cable, so I got to pull that through now. Don't need it anymore. And I'm not sure what this is, so I'll have to figure that out, along with some of this other wiring over here. Just got to go through it. It's a little bit of a mess. See if how much of that I can clean up. I guess the next step is figure out a heater. I mean, that thing's pretty cool, but I need to be able to defrost my windows a little better, so that is next. And then I got to do a trunk latch yet. So because I shaved it off, I can't use the original latch. So I'm just going to use like a more modern latch, just a little hook with a cable pull. So I'm going to go find one off something and go with that. So the dash comes out, and then the radio, and then you actually have like tons of access in this thing to everything. Because there is no radio in it. It's actually sitting on the floor there. It's actually gutted. But at least he kept the bits in the front, so it still looks like the radio, so that's kind of cool. So I've been actually just working on getting the original gauges working. Had to fiddle around. Looks like they was wired backwards. So I got the fuel gauge to work. I got the oil gauge to work. You can see things have been kind of hacked up, so I don't know if the gauges were bad or what had happened to them. He was trying to fit different one in. I'm not sure what was going on there. But I'm going to try and see if I can get the temp gauge to work, and then I can pretty much ditch this triple on the bottom. I don't know. I kind of like original gauges always working, so that's what I'm fiddling around with. I see the way the defrost system works, so I'm gonna have to find some kind of heater. I'm gonna build a heater box, and maybe I'll use that heater core up on the firewall here, and then somehow I got it duct over for some fresh air. The original system sat on the fender. It did have a fan in the front. There's a fan inside, so it'll probably pull. So I'm gonna have to build my own little ducking or some kind of a cage to hold my fan there, or heater core doodad that I found inside the car. I'm gonna mount it outside the car here, and maybe put a secondary in the car. We'll see. But for now, I'm gonna take that stuff off and see what I got to work with. Well, I guess that's gonna do it for tonight. I gotta figure out a heater box. I wandered around the yard and I don't have a factory one for one of these cars. Yeah, so I have to figure something out there. What else? I think I have most everything in the dash working. I can't find a sender that works with the gauge inside the car, so I kind of retrofit one behind the dash, but that thing doesn't, I can't find a sender. I got a whole bunch, but none of them are right for it. So I guess I wait on my heater. I thought I had a wiper motor, but I don't. Because it's a little funky, not working so good in this one. So I guess I'll put everything together, figure out a boot for my shifter. Yeah, I don't know, getting pretty close. I'll have to pull a trunk latch out of something tomorrow in the backyard. So yeah, got a bunch of things to do tomorrow after work. So not too super motivated tonight. I did rip out a cable out of, I think it's a Honda or something. Which does have a pretty cool little clink handle there for the trunk, so I'm going to try to retrofit this to fit into here. At least that's the plan. Okay, so here is my latch setup. It's pretty self-explanatory. I grabbed that latch from the car with the cable. So I got the latch system here, cable's over. Yeah. Latch system is here. I ran the cable up and over, which then goes through the car, down the sill, and then up to that latch mech. So that pops the trunk. It was kind of sticking down, so I just took, I guess it's like from a command start, just a buttony doodad. So now, when a guy closes the lid, it's closed tight. We go to our handle, and now we have this smooth trunk. And there we go. Fancy, fancy. So this fella did a lot of work. I'm guessing, because the back of the dash I noticed was all cut up. So I'm guessing he must have pulled the gauges out of the Dodge. I'm thinking he had a Dodge. Whatever the V8 came from. Because like he glued them over all of the other gauges. Just a crazy amount of work. Not sure why. But anyways, that one didn't work. So I'm trying to get all my dash gauge, my original dash gauges to work. I got the fuel gauge to work. I don't really care about the amp gauge. The oil gauge works. And I had scabbed in, you can see, I just did a modern gauge behind there, but the problem is my sender's not working properly. So I'm just gonna hunt down one of those, try to find a better sender. And then I can ditch this triple over here. Just have a more, whatever, original look, I guess. Yeah, well, I've got my mirror on there. I threw one on here the side. So that's there. I got a bunch of tape around it because the glass was loose, or actually fell out. So I glued it on, but I just don't want it to hit the floor till the glue dries. I've ordered some switches, or a switch for a fan control, so I want that to be automated. So I'm waiting for that to come in. Yeah, we're getting there. We're just about done. Just about done. I got 3 of my 4 hubcaps. Gotta keep looking around, see if I can find another hubcap. Looks pretty nice, even if it is a Plymouth cap. I think it looks cool. Fits the rest of the car. So, because I changed the hood, it needs a different hood ornament now. I don't even know what I had on the other hood, if there even was anything. But Buddy gave me this one. So it sort of fits. I don't know what this thing would have originally had. You can see over here there's a little too much. I might have to trim this front down. And I'm going to do the same in the back because the hood part looks okay. I just think there's too much on the nose. So I'll just trim this up. It's not very, I think it's actually for a truck. But whatever. I'm going to trim a little off the back and I'll reshape the front and get that on the car. Well, it's on there. It's not perfect. Still a little bit of weird gap, but hey, it's better than none. I guess I could have smoothed it out, but I didn't feel like doing all that bodywork. bodywork, welding, and plus I just thought the other hood ornament would fit on there. Clearly it doesn't. Oh, what do I got left to do here? I don't know if I showed. I did find a shift boot and a knob for my shifter. Let's see if I can brighten this up for you. So we got that in. Fix my blinker. Battery box. Gotta do battery box yet. Let's do that. So I've made this little plate that is going to hold my seat warmer switches. They'll kind of pop in place like that. And then I'm just going to have them under the seat. Yeah, let me get the other one in there and show you. There we go. So I'm going to put these under the seat, and then from there you can kind of go high and low. Clickety click on them, and I set it up that one's going to be to warm my butt, and then the other one's going to warm my back. Because I personally just like my back to be hotter than my butt. Anyways, let me get that in there and I'll show you them working. So here's my choice of putting it. I just stuck it on the floor, and then I can reach down and do it. So, kind of out of the way, out of sight, but works for me. So, pretty much running out of stuff to do here. I think I just have that heater to do yet. I think I have a few little doodads, but to find a heater switch. Yeah. It's getting close to go for a test drive with this thing. Well, I think that's where I'm going to leave it tonight. I got the heater switch in, fixed my blinker. Kind of just struggling a little with the heater box. It's taking I have to put a little more thought into it than I care at this point. I'll have to find a squirrel cage off of another car. It'll be easier than trying to retrofit that other fan, I think. And it's easier to plumb fresh air that way. But yeah, we're almost there. I'm pretty much got the heater left, and I need that temperature fan switch. And I think she's ready to hit the road here. Or at least throw some temp tags on it and boot it around a bit, see what's up, what's working, what's not with her. But yeah, thanks for checking it out. Hopefully have something going by the weekend here.